Hey, what is up, guys and gals? Julian RH15 here, back again with another video. And today, finally, I bring back the Marvel Rivals concept series. It's been a month, probably longer, but we finally have Daredevil. Daredevil is a very popular pick to be in Marvel Rivals. Like, there's a bunch of fan art of him and other concepts out there they can find all over the world, but this is my concept for Daredevil in Marvel Rivals. Just remember, this is just a blueprint. Y'all can build off of what I build or just do something completely different, like a different role, class, whatever you guys want to do. Also, the time where this video is premiering, there will be a YouTube poll on my community tab where you guys get to vote for the next Marvel Rivals concept video. And also, the Spider-Man villains concept video and the X-Men concept video is being worked on. All right, it's coming soon. All right, I owe you guys 2 videos. Remember, if we hit 5,000 subs, there'll be a DC Rivals concept video. So if we can reach that goal, that'll be awesome. Also, if this video gets 100 likes in under 24 hours, I will produce the next Marvel Rivals solo concept video. Because please. Your boy's starving. Your boy's starving out here. Anyways, let's get into the Daredevil Marvel Rivals concept. So Daredevil will be a duelist. I know. We need more duelists in the game. I try to make him a fancy, like, aerial combat duelist, so he can offer intel. He has very fast mix of movement, close quarter combat, lockdown specials. His HP will be around 275 and will be very good paired with other duelists. Starting off with his primary fire, baton combat. Baton combat will be the same as his melee attack. The batons will have a mid-range melee attack and the attacks are very quick. His secondary fire is baton toss. Throw 2 batons at a fast rate. Batons will always come back to Daredevil. There's no reload. And let's say the cast out time is like 0.7 seconds. These will mainly be used to finish off eliminations, because the time where you throw your batons, you will become completely vulnerable. So yes, I made Daredevil a melee, close to mid-range character. Because what I noticed with Marvel Rivals is that if you have a very close range character, you have to put in a lot of work to get that elimination. And it's not that fun, because sometimes it just does nothing. So I thought maybe we can make Daredevil a mix between close to mid-range. His first ability is called Fearless Leap. Perform a leap forward, backwards, or to either the left or right side. If the ability is held down and let go in the air, Daredevil will hang from the skies and will allow for another Fearless Leap. The second Fearless Leap used will have a longer cooldown and can access another Fearless Leap. The normal cooldown has a 6-second cooldown, and if you use Fearless Leap in the air again, that is a 8-second cooldown. This is good to try to pick off those flying characters like Iron Man, Storm. Because Iron Fist has the triple jump, Daredevil will have the Fearless Leap to catch up with these flying characters. It's also good to get out of dodge. Let's say you're beating somebody up, they're actually getting more damage on you. You Fearless Leap and counter to any direction you want to. It gives Daredevil options and also room to rethink his attack. His second ability is called Weak Point, a stationary melee attack where it covers a large distance and can hit multiple enemies. Enemies who are hit suffer from a speed decrease and a reduction of healing. This move can be performed in the air and it will also act as an anti-air. This has a 10-second cooldown. So what do I mean by anti-air? Just like Invisible Woman's like little ball electric thing force that she has, that can, you know, if a flying character is near it, it goes to the ground. Or there's another one. I think Hawkeye has something. And also like Hawkeye's one special arrow, that's like that wind arrow, whatever it's called. That's also an anti-air where if it connects to an enemy, they fall to the ground. And I've also noticed flying characters are getting pretty strong now. Anything to counter that is probably for the best. And the reason why this is the longest cooldown is because it could hit multiple enemies. There's no like limit to how many enemies it can hit. It's just whoever's in the area will get these effects. His third ability is called Dive Kick. This ability only unlocks if Daredevil is off the ground in any way. Lock on Dive Kick any enemy. If any other enemy is close enough to the enemies in a 5-meter radius, then Dive Kick could be performed again. You can't dive kick the same enemy twice. Dive kick also grants 100 temporary shields on the first hit. Any other chained hits will grant 50 temporary shields. This will have a 6-second cooldown If other enemies are hit, it will have a 9-second cooldown. So in the comics, Daredevil likes to fight basically everyone for some reason. So I based his kit around trying to fight everybody at once, basically. This goes for weak point and dive kick. And what's cool about dive kick, I always wanted to do a dive kick type of move for other characters when I make other concepts. It felt like it fit really good with Daredevil's kit. And the temp shield, I don't know how long the temp shield will last for. That just, varies depending on how crazy it is. But like I said, this is a concept video. Let's just say his first hit gets 100 temp shield and his other consecutive hits will get 50 temp shields. And we probably have a cap at one point, but I didn't think about like the cap temp shields he could get. So that's why his health is based around like 275. But yeah, he's a fast moving duelist that can deal a lot of damage if you let him get that close to you. And Daredevil does have some dive potential. It's not the best like ever. It's similar to Captain America's, where it's like, I mean, he dives on you, but he doesn't really like kill you. Daredevil is the opposite. He could kill you if he wants to. And there is a fourth ability called No Bullseye. Daredevil quickly moves in a stationary position, dodging any ability / primary projectiles for 3 seconds, and could be canceled out of it. This has a 15-second cooldown, so I lied. This is actually the longest cooldown, my bad. So think of it like a Star-Lord leap, but it's stationary and you have 3 seconds to dodge anything. This includes ultimates too. I want to let that be clear. It could dodge an ultimate if timed perfectly, but it also depends on the ultimate, because I don't think you should dodge a Scarlet Witch like bomb, right? But I feel like you could dodge like a Star-Lord ult. You get what I'm saying? Like you can dodge Punisher's ult because something needs to counter that thing. Jesus Christ. But you can't dodge like a Magneto metal ball to your face, right? His passive is called Sensory Overload. It's been I've been tweaking this passive for a while because I try to figure out like what to do with Daredevil, because remember, he's blind, right? I made some stupid concept a while ago before I actually like finalized this concept, where it's like you can see certain sounds in the environment, but I'm like, that's just gonna get too messy. If you want to have lower accurate Daredevil, go ahead. But I made his passive where it's like it could fit to the game and it makes sense, I guess. So Daredevil will have a continuous enemy reveal ability every 30 seconds in the round / game. This has a radius of 45 meters plus any damage Daredevil deals to an enemy. If any enemy goes behind cover, they are highlighted red. Any revealed passive ability from Daredevil lasts for 1.5 seconds. This passive will only be revealed to Daredevil and other duelists. This doesn't go for the whole team. It's only for other duelists out there. That's why I said earlier that he pairs up with other duelists really well, because he combos with all of them. Now with Invisible Woman in the game and the Loki ability where he turns invisible, I don't know how that's going to work. It might be a big counter to the Daredevil passive, which will be a cool idea. Actually, no, it won't work, because if they're invisible, Daredevil can still feel their heartbeat. So now, no, actually, Sensory Overload is a counter to the invisible stuff. So that's actually pretty cool now that I'm thinking about it. This was all made, by the way, before the Fantastic Four was announced for season 1. So just let that, remind you guys of how I was working with this, how long it took. Let's get to his ultimate. His ultimate I had a lot of trouble with. I can't lie. I was trying to figure out how can I fit an ultimate to Daredevil's like character and kit that could work. So his ultimate is called Devil's Reign. Daredevil locks down enemies in a boxing ring, including anyone flying within a 30-meter radius. If enemies leave the square, they suffer from anti-heals and decreased movement speed for a duration of the ultimate. Teammates can enter the square. Daredevil in the square will have quicker cooldowns and faster melee and projectile speed, plus 300 temporary shields. The ult lasts for 8 seconds. If Daredevil is KO'd, all effects disappear. So I believe Daredevil's father was a boxer, if I remember correctly. Hopefully it's not just a show that has his origin. I think it's also in the comics, and I wanted to implement something that would have been kind of cool with that, because Daredevil basically is also a boxer, I believe, or he has like a boxer fighting style for most of his stories, not just like aerial baton combat stuff. He does also have a boxing background, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to have like an enchanted boxing like atmosphere with his ult. I think artistically it'll look pretty cool, but gameplay wise I don't know how this would work, honestly. It is a lockdown ability, so think of like Mauga in Overwatch 2 where he locks you down. It's something similar to that, but it's not like a full lockdown ability. It's just like an effect ring, right? Because if you exit the ring, you get all this like negative effects, so you're trying to stay in the ring and survive. There's a lot of stuff that can counter this ultimate, don't get me wrong, like the cloak and dagger, the Invisible Woman thing, and basically almost every strategist ult in the game. Now, what happens if there's another Daredevil on the other team and they pop ult, like, you know, the same ult at the same time? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what would happen. I don't know if they like counteract each other or something. I think they'll just have both effects active. So I think that if actually that's kind of cool. If there's two Daredevil ults, then the whole team is like basically focused in like this one little small area, and like whoever lives is like basically the winner. I think that'd be kind of cool actually. Have like a mini war inside like the small box. It's kind of cool. So yeah, that was my concept for Daredevil in Marvel Rivals. Tell me how I did. Listen, I don't take any offense, right? Make up your own ideas if you guys want to. I'm not stopping you. This isn't the end all be all. This was just the blueprint. Y'all can build off of this, make your own Daredevil concept. I will happily read all those comments if you guys have different ideas or build off of this. I want to hear more ideas. That's the whole point of why I make these videos. I want to hear everybody's ideas for concept videos. And I might make a community concept video because there's a lot of people who just leave like their ideas in the comments. I want like showcase that in a video. I think that'll be kind of cool for characters I have like no plan on making for a for their solo concept videos, because I do have a ton of characters planned already for like the next 6 months or so. So there's gonna be a lot of concept videos coming your way, and hopefully these characters don't get leaked by the time I do these videos, because there's more leaks by the day. Anyways, let's get into the counters for Daredevil. I said this before, but Cloak and Dagger is a pretty strong counter to Daredevil. He can basically shut down his ult and anything he really does. Next up is Loki. Immortality could save the day against a Daredevil ultimate. I believe the Loki thing also gets rid of the effects that you have. So anti-heal is basically stopped and like decreased movement speed is gone. I put Iron Fist and Spider-Man because I feel like these dive characters can basically destroy Daredevil if he's diving or just in the air constantly. Spider-Man being he can web you up, basically one-shot you. Iron Fist being if he's like fully armored, he's gonna kill you. For Vanguards, I put Venom and Strange. Venom can keep you on the ground, and Strange just has a bunch of shield that you have to burn through to even like do damage to him. So yeah, those are my counters for Daredevil. Alternate skins. Listen, I had a fun time thinking about these skins because Daredevil has a very rich history in the comics and just live action and other projects he's been in. I think that Daredevil lawyer look is like iconic. If they ever add Daredevil, this will be a skin in the game. I would love to see a yellow and red recolor and a shadow recolor. Just simple blue skins y'all can do. Me personally, I want to see the prison suit in the comics. I think that like goes so hard, him with the beard in a prison uniform with his like Daredevil bandana. I think that's kind of tough. And lastly, this is the first live action suit I think I put in like any of these videos. I want to see the Ben Affleck tight leather Daredevil suit. I actually recently watched the director's cut of the Daredevil movie, and it's like good, which is weird because I remember the movie being not that good, but then I saw the director's cut and it was like really good. So there's that. I would say Daredevil is around an actual like 1-star difficulty, just because yes, you're doing a lot of stuff in the air and managing like your ability cooldowns and stuff, but you hit people with batons and you use your abilities to either escape or do damage. I don't think it's that difficult. Anyways, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this Daredevil concept. I loved making these videos and I love to bring them back for the new year. Remember, 100 likes in 24 hours, the next video will be up straight away. And also, if you want to know who's going to be in that video, I suggest you go to the community tab on my YouTube channel and vote to see who you guys want next in this series. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Peace, you peaceful people, and goodbye.